Here's something you might want to know if you're interested in spirituality, mediumship, as psychics, and so on. So, psychometry. What is psychometry? You may have heard this be mentioned before, but I promise that you've probably not heard it as honest as this. Psychometry is reading the history of an object. So basically, if you, let me just put this into a really good story you could understand. Say you have a ring belonging to your grandmother and it's been passed down from your grandmother to your mother and now to you. And you go to a psychic, and what they will do is they will read the history of the object. Now, psychometry means reading that. Means reading the history of the object. So if you think about it, it's like tapestry is woven into the story of the object. Really, somebody who's doing good psychometry should be able to take the ring, say that it wasn't yours, it was your grandmother's, then say from there that your grandmother gave it to your mother and blah, 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 and it was bought for your grandmother by her husband on her 17th birthday, and all of the information that she has lived and experienced wearing this ring will be imprinted on that. And someone who's doing good psychometry will read the history of that object like tapestry, like you're reading tapestry, or a blind person reads braille or something like that. And it's really about feeling that information and these imprints, because clairvoyance works when we're working psychically, not just mediumistically. And I'll do another video on that. So if you really want to look at understanding history of an object, then psychometry is that. What happens is the psychic reads that, the soul and the energy is exchanged there. What we then do, as in the medium soul pours out around the object, feeling the object, impressions in the mind, stories, memories, thoughts, all come in, because it's almost like reading the information from there. Now, from that though, no spirit contact would happen, because if the spirit world then stepped in, be it the grandmother in the spirit world, what you do is you give the ring back. You would hand that object back, because at that point, the psychometry part has finished and the spirit communication has started. If you're someone who doesn't do mediumship and you're just doing psychic information, then you should be able to explore the whole history of that object, not just grabbing and snatching at little bits. And to be honest, it's kind of a dying art right now, where people are really not putting themselves into the path of psychometry and really investing themselves in that. And I think that that would be something that would be unbelievable for people to do. I just wish they would maybe try it more or learn it more. And it's kind of sad, because there's so much that can be taken, so much comfort that can be given for that. And a lot of students will practice it in class, but will never add it in. So yeah, more stories, follow for more.